Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Cigar Talk. I'm here, man, New York City. I had to come check my man, Edgar Berlanga. We in your hood, baby. Tell me where we at, man.
We right here. We in my man's, B-Boy's coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? Over here in the hood. He did something good for the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And we out here, We here, coffee shop, Ridgewood, food, all types of shit.
I don't even drink coffee. I'm about to give you a little sip or something, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I want to walk around your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Bring me to all the memories you had here, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up and all the different shit. That's cool?
For sure. I mean, down the block, we got where I was born at, White Cove Hospital.
Okay.
Up the block here, we got my first gym where I started at.
Oh, fire. All right, so we about to go to the gym, man. We going to walk around the hood. Cigar Talk, Edgar Berlanga. Here we go. Man, so we here, man, Brooklyn. New York. I gotta support the hometown, bro.
Yeah.
Like when we out here on these streets, you know what I'm saying? What it make you think of? What it remind you of over here?
When I was a kid, bro, when I was 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10, 11, 12, you know what I'm saying? I used to run all this shit, like being a kid.
When you say run, like just on some,
like
you
running,
playing or training? Like training?
Like running, like jogging.
Damn.
I used to jog through all this shit here. This bring back crazy memories because down the block is where my first gym ever when I started boxing. Like the first gym I stepped into was 2 blocks away. And then I was born right here, White Cove Hospital.
Yeah.
You feel me? So this is legendary for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally where I was raised at, you feel me? And
how was it when you first went in that gym, right? Like you went in the church first time, nigga don't got no hands. Yeah. Like how was it? Like tell me your mom.
We was driving down this block right here, me and my father when I was 7 years old. We was driving down this block right here. And right there on the corner is where my gym was at, is on this side though. And he stopped and his man was training people. Yeah. Like kids though. So he walked in, he seen a whole bunch of kids. It was kids just hitting the bag, sparring and shit. Mm-hmm. And I was young, I walked in and I looked, I'm like, my father like, yo, bro, you want to box? You want, like, his boy was like, yo, you should bring your son, man. Like, I got all these kids now, I'm training. My father was like, yo, you want to box? I was like, yeah. And then he signed me up, and the next day I came and
he was just in? He was in? Damn, that's crazy. Was you nervous though? Like, it's first day, like, I be thinking like, what's it like? You a young kid walking in the gym.
But I was already used to fighting though, cause I used to fight out here in the streets, bro. Like I used to be fighting OD out here, like fighting all the different types of kids on the blocks and shit. Like, so it was like, for me fighting, it was like second nature. You know what I'm saying? Like me going into the ring. And what happened? 6 months being in the gym, they put me to spar the owner's son. Yeah. He was more advanced than me, more older, and I did amazing. I spanked him, spanked him bad. Yeah. And then they called my father like, yo, bro, we got the Junior Olympics. Like, we want to put your son in a tournament. I was like, what the fuck?
And that was your first tournament, like?
Yeah, because he was like, yo, Edgar's a natural, like, he got so much talent. You feel me?
Yeah. Damn. Shit, I mean, you just fought, bro. I got you fresh off the first round KO. First of all, I won on DraftKings. Y'all synced the bet. I posted my bet, first round knockout. I knew you was gonna do that because the streak, like you got a streak of first round knockouts. Yeah. Is that something like, do you be going for that? Like, are you trying to do, like I'm trying to get you out of here first round?
Nah, I got 17 first round knockouts now, but like, that shit just come natural, bro. Like, I don't like forcing on because like, when you force something, you can run into crazy shots, you could get knocked out, you know what I'm saying? So I just let that shit come. I know once I touch somebody or I touch him, I know he was gonna go. You feel me? I just had to, I had to do it the right way, and like I did, I touched him down, then I faked up and I hit him with that hook.
I saw you posted the other day that you got more first round knockouts than Mike Tyson. A lot of people got mad. Like, how you gonna say that about
from
Mike?
Brooklyn. He from Bronxville. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the other side, but at least we got two Brooklyn. You feel me? At least we got two Brooklyn dudes, man. That's what I'm saying, that's knocking niggas out for real. Cause shit, I'm Puerto Rican, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'm black too, man.
All right. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that was funny though. Hold on, but why you feel like you wanted to get, was that something you just seen that I was like, I'm gonna post it? Because I saw it was a couple niggas mad at you, it was a couple supporters.
Yeah, because you know why, bro? Everybody be trying to like tarnish my name and shit, you feel me? And I don't like that. Like, I don't like people trying to always play with my name and shit. So I had to make people understand like, this, like I'm active. It's not like I'm retired. No, I'm active right now. I'm outside. Like we snocking, you feel me? Like, I'm knocking niggas out for real. Like, it's not no, you feel me? And we doing a video right now that Mike Tyson's opponents that he knocked out first round, they records, and then my guys that I knocked out first round, they records, and we're gonna compare that to see who's really, cause y'all wanna keep saying I'm fighting cab drivers and shit, but the guys' records that I knocked out first round is all winning records. You get what I'm saying? All winning records, and they fought world champions and everything. So these guys I was putting out is not guys that just picked them off the corner like, yo, bro, come take this fight. Nah, bro, I was fighting legit guys that was supposed to give me rounds. I could, probably knock them out, probably not, but they were supposed to be giving me those rounds, these guys that I was pointing out in the first round, and they couldn't.
So what about the last dude? Because, you know, like you said, you took a lot of criticism off the last guy. You know, I know they say he went to jail or whatever. Like,
it don't matter, but look at who he fought, though. Look at if you look at that guy's resume, bro, that guy, and they keep talking about his body. So if I would have stopped the guy that was brolic, that looked like he was 250, like this, a bodybuilder, y'all would have gave me credit just because his body looked like, it don't matter, bro. Look at Tyson Fury, bro. Tyson Fury got fucking love handles, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's going on as one of the greatest heavyweight champion of all time. You feel me? How many guys you know that's big and fat and they just look for with me, bro, you gotta understand I'm most hated in boxing, so they look for anything they could get and try to tarnish me, bro. Anything. They grabbing that guy, they trying to tarnish my whole shit, but you know what? They made me famous, you feel me?
Right? Hold on, but why you think you, though? Like, why you feel like they just picked you to be like, we don't like
because I look good. I'm a handsome guy, man. I got bread, you know what I'm saying? We from the trenches, you know, and I get respect everywhere, you feel me? And I can fight. And I'm a good nigga. Like, I'm cool with everybody, bro. I don't look for beef. I don't look for problems. But you know what I'm saying? When these boxers try to fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna make it a problem. But if not, then we cool. But I don't know. They just, you know how they hated Floyd. They hated Floyd Mayweather.
They did.
And look at Floyd. Floyd became the most richest boxer there's ever been, you feel me? In boxing history, bro. You know,
that's a fact.
My son is buying blocks right now.
For real, he really owning buildings out here.
Like he buying blocks.
Yeah, for sure.
Legit.
We gotta go to one of Floyd buildings.
Yeah, that's a fact. We're in Harlem, hell yeah.
What type of time was you on, like, Edgar Berlanga in school, right? Like, what was you was on bullshit? Was you on, like, really studying, getting your grades? Like, what? Like, who was you in school?
Nah, I wasn't it was crazy. I wasn't a bad kid or nothing, right? But like, people knew not to play with me because I was fighting. Like, I know how to fight. But I had to piece a couple kids up in school. Like, for me, I had to, you know, because I was like, so like, out here in Brooklyn, I beat some kid up. They suspended me from school and shit. And they called my father and all that. And it was me protecting my stepbrother. Like, my father's ex-girl. Cause like, he wasn't a fighter and shit, and they was like bullying him. And he was older than me.
Oh, he was older than you?
Yeah, and they was beating him up in the bathroom. I didn't know. And we was never in the same grade or nothing, but they came to me, like, friends that I knew. They was like, yo, your brother, they beat up your brother in the bathroom. I was like, what? They beat my brother up? And I raised my hand to go to the bathroom. Nobody knew nothing. They raised my hand. When I got in there, my brother already left. He was in the nurses. You know, he was crying and shit. He was all fucked up. And there was two kids in there. And I seen them, and I already knew it was them because they always like bullying everybody. And I beat the shit out of them inside the bathroom. I spanked them bad.
Both of them? You do it 2 on ones?
Yeah, bad. And I beat the shit out of them. And what happened, you know, the bullies, started crying and shit, all types of shit. And they called the principal and all that. They got me suspended. They had my father come. They was about to get me expelled and all. Like, I beat the shit out of him.
Your pops was mad that he was showing love. Like,
he didn't care. He didn't care. He was happy.
Yo, so tell me about, like, Olympics and all of that. Was you, you know, you went to the Olympic trials, right?
Yeah. But I lost in the qualifiers and shit.
Was that, like, did that make you feel away? Like, was that ever a big dream for you or goal, like, being from New York to try to represent on the Olympics?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, though. It was a lot going on during that time, so I feel like it was God's plan, you know? Like, for me losing and shit, and you know, in the amateurs, I got hit with a big shot. I fought at light heavyweight, and I got hit with a big shot, and I got dropped and everything.
Oh, wow.
And I was fighting with I had a torn ligament in my elbow, and I fought like that, too, you know what I'm saying? So I went in a tournament like that too. You feel me? So everything happened for a reason. I really trust in God's timing, and I knew that that everything happened for a reason. And I wanted to go because since I didn't make it in the States, I wanted to go to Puerto Rico and try to make the team. But since I was fighting with a torn ligament, the whole tournament I couldn't make the team. You know, they was gonna put me on the Puerto Rico team.
Oh, okay.
The Olympics. I was gonna go overseas and qualify to get on the team. They was gonna put me on, but I couldn't, bro. My shit was already done, and I had to take off 6 months. And I was fighting like that too, so I was like, all right, whatever. But bro, I wanted to be a U.S. Olympian. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's crazy? The guy that won it, he didn't even make it to the Olympics because after you win the Olympics out here, you got to go overseas.
Oh, you got to qualify out there too,
You got to
right?
qualify overseas to get on the team, and if you don't win overseas, then you can't go. You're not.
Damn.
So we didn't even have an Olympian for 2016.
Okay. So it's like a nigga wasted it. Like.
It was a waste of time. But that was really my spot. But like I said, everything happened for a reason, bro. So I'm not even tripping. Like, look where I'm at now.
Was that dude somebody? Like that person who beat you at that time, or like?
Nah, he a nobody. He's a nobody, bro. He a nobody. But I beat him already before, and then I was doing a rematch with him. I was doing a rematch. I did a rematch when we met at the second qualifiers, and I rematched him, and I was beating him. And in less than like 10 seconds, bro, hit me with a haymaker shot on my chin. But it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But everybody reposts it.
They be trolling you with that shit?
Yeah, they always trolling me with that whack shit all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't care, cause nigga, look, I got my chin right here I got a steel chin. I was young, bro. I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And I got hit with a shot from over here. Boom! Damn. And I ran into it. He knocked me out. I got up. I was hurt. I finished the A-Con, but they gave him the fight because of that shit.
Nigga, you took a chin shot from Canelo and then hit you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Was that, tell me just that part. We're going to get into the whole Canelo shit, but tell me about that. Like, he caught you with a shot and you was just like, yeah. Like, it felt like it hyped you up kind of. Like, it made you get more, like, in your bag.
Nah, because you know why I was tight? Because that shot, that hook that he be throwing, he throws that.
Yeah.
He likes to
kind
fake.
Of faking that, yeah.
He fake
and it
going
was fast,
down
though.
and come
fast.
up. And he does that. He did that to Triple G. He hits it. And I was watching that shit. So it was like, you saw once he hit me with that shit, he hit me with that hook ever again. After that, he didn't hit me with the hook.
Yeah.
But I was just tight because I'm like, damn, bro, like this nigga really cracked me with that shit. The punch that I was practicing the whole camp, like just keeping my shit tied here, like, because that's all he got is that hook. You feel me? If I catch that shit, he can't do nothing. Yeah. But he hit me with it, so I was tight. Yeah. And I didn't see it too. It was
fast, bro.
Bro, what I see was boom, and I just hit the. Yeah. I'm like, I got hit with that shit.
But hold up, did it hurt? Because it didn't look like you was hurt. Like,
I wasn't hurt. But that was his best shot. Yeah. He ain't hitting harder than that. He's not hitting harder than that. That's a fact. I know that for sure. He's not hitting harder than that. Yeah. You feel me? That's why I want to do it. I'm like, damn, bro, yo. I want to do a rematch. I'm like, damn, bro, like, nigga, I took your best shot. You haven't even got my shit yet. You know, you feel me?
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
This is my gym, yo. This is my first gym. This is my gym. They changed it. Oh, it's a church. It's a.
Is this right here?
Yeah, is this shit right here, bro? Brotherhood Boxing Club. That's what it's called.
Please get this shit real quick.
This is my gym right here. Brotherhood Boxing Club. Walking right here.
Damn. So hold on, tell me about this. You said this is your first boxing gym right here?
We on St. Nicholas right now between Palmetto and Gates. You know what I'm saying? That's the M train right there. You feel me? But this is my first gym. My first gym, 7 years old when I started boxing. Brotherhood Boxing Gym. Damn. It was right here.
Damn.
And look, it's a church. And I told you I was a church. This shit was a church. It was a church before, and it's still a church, but they changed it.
You said you were 7 years old?
I was 7 years old. It was my first gym. This is my first. I was here for like 3 years, 2.5 years.
All right, so like when you came here, right, like first day, all right, you leave for your first day, you got your work in. Was you thinking like, all right, I could be a boxer?
I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I just knew I just liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. I liked it a lot. You know Pablo Valdez, my brother?
Yeah.
He started here with me too.
Oh, okay,
he was here too, starting with me.
Okay. Damn.
That's how I met him.
Over here?
Yeah, he's way older than me. He was probably like 16.
Yeah.
I was 7. You feel me? But he started here. He was one of the older guys that we looked up to. Like I looked up to Pablo. You know, Pablo was already winning tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? And he used to come with the He used to have the drop top. I think the Benz and shit used to pull up here. We used to all run downstairs, go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was home for us right here.
So you feel like this is where you got your skills? Like, you really honed the craft here?
Yeah, this is where everything started, for sure. Damn. Everything started for sure here, you know? My father used to be right here, parked up right here, waiting for me and shit.
Right.
I used to bring my book bag.
I love that, man. So hold up, man. We gotta talk about Canelo, bro. It's not often I get to talk to a nigga that really went at it with Canelo. Yeah. Like, all right, did the fight live up to the expectation of how you envisioned it? Because you remember the first interview we did, you told me, I seen it, I had a dream, I seen the whole shit. Did it live up to how you felt like it was gonna go? Obviously, you wanted to win, but I mean the actual fight, though.
Yeah. People don't even know this, right? But that fight, I was injured, bro. Like, I had tendonitis all over my arm. I'm not using that as an excuse. I never even told nobody. I'm saying it now because, like I said, you know what I'm saying, there's water on the bus, the fight is over with. Yeah. But I had MRIs, I was taking cortisone shots and shit, you know what I'm saying, for the pain and everything. I wasn't even using my arm for like the last 2 weeks before the fight, you know what I'm saying? So with that right there, bro, it's like, I fought a lot, you know what I'm saying? I fought a lot with a lot of pressure. Yeah. You know, but it's boxing, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm not using that as an excuse, but I know that I ain't give that nigga my best shot. What
you feel like was the toughest part, like, of Canelo, right? Like, he's obviously this veteran.
Guy. Yeah, he's a veteran, but I'm not gonna lie though, I know I could beat him. Like, you know how you get in the ring and you know, like, damn, this dude's like tough. Yeah. I know I could beat him. I know I could get in his head. I know the shit that I was doing to him was getting in his head. What I lacked was talking shit to him in the ring and getting in his head. I wasn't letting my hands fly. If I would have let my hands fly and this was 100%, you see what I did to my leg? Yeah, I knocked him the fuck out on my left. I got my left back. But if I would have let my hands fly, I would have beat him bad. Like, he would have got it so bad, it was not even funny. Because I was in his head. Like, bad, I was in his head. Like, easy, I was stepping on his foot. I was talking shit to him. Yeah. I was telling him to suck a dick in Spanish. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was hitting my hip. I was hitting him in his balls. I was doing shit to him back. Yeah. And I was getting, you see during the fight, he was going like this to me, remember? I already knew I was getting in his head. So, like, if we ever get a rematch, I'm going to get in his head more. You feel me?
Right. What part did you feel like, because, I mean, I feel like you landed a couple good punches. There was one part, it was like, I think the round might have been over. It was something, I think he thought the round was over and you caught him with
he walked over me.
Yeah. Tell me about that part, because I was shit.
I got tight, because nigga, like, walked off on me, like, nigga, it's easy work. Like, if I was, like, Floyd, like, point to the easy, like, easy work.
Yeah, he just, point to the easy work.
He just walked off.
Yeah.
Nigga, boom! Fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, nigga, you're not walking off on me. You saw he walked off. Like, he gave me like, nigga, it's easy work.
Right.
Whole lot.
Right.
And I was like, damn, bro. And then he got tight. When I did that, he got tight. He said something in Spanish. I don't know what he said. And then when I said like this to him, I was telling him, suck a dick, nigga. What you gonna do? Pussy. Yeah. I was telling him, suck a dick.
Nigga, we was hyping the comment. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah. But in Spanish, I was literally telling him, suck a dick.
Yeah.
Now, when I was going like that to him, I was like, Mama un bicho is suck a dick in Spanish. I was telling him that.
Yeah.
That's like crazy. Nobody do that. Nobody do that.
Not to him. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Damn. So all right. So I mean, obviously.
I'm from New York. I'm from New York. I can do whatever. Ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. I like that energy, bro. I mean, all right. So obviously, you want the rematch. You made it clear, like, you know what I'm saying. Do you feel like he will give you a rematch?
I just gotta beat Munguia. We fight Munguia, I knock Munguia the fuck out. He giving me that rematch. Cause the fans gonna call for it, bro. Right. The fans know it's unfinished business, bro. That chapter with me and him is not closed. I promise you, it's not closed. Yeah. I told you the last time I'm gonna fight Canelo, right?
You told me that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You told me that.
The chapter is not closed between me and him. We need to run that back. But for me to run that back, I gotta make a mark. I gotta knock Munguia out.
Yeah.
I gotta, even if I gotta knock Munguia out and fight Plant and knock Plant out, and then we talk. Yeah. I know he's gonna come back.
If you get those
he gave me the opportunity.
Yeah.
Without me, you know what I'm saying? Without me really being none of these guys. So now he's not gonna run and give me an opportunity. He's not gonna do that.
Yeah. I gotta earn it.
I gotta earn it. Now I gotta go and I gotta beat Munguia. I gotta beat Caleb or something, or even if we knock Munguia, I know for a fact I'm getting that fight. And then we could possibly make it happen because it'll be much bigger.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You and Caleb Plant, that's the one right now, because y'all niggas, I like fights when niggas don't like each other. And it really feel like y'all don't like each other. It's like, after your fight, this last fight, you like,
what up?
Streets love you out here, man. Yeah, after your last fight, you started the fuck Plant chant, you know what I'm saying? You was doing it. Why y'all don't like each other for real?
He's a bitch, bro. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, we was in jail, that nigga be washing my drawers, bro.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, yo, wash my drawers, nigga. He'd be like that.
But he not soft though.
And wash my socks.
He not
nigga.
Soft though. He
soft.
That, come
nigga.
on, he smacked Charlo
He's
like
soft,
that.
Nigga, Charlo's soft too, nigga. That nigga's buns, bro. You crazy? Yo, bro, that nigga would have smacked me like that. I swear to God, bro, that nigga would have had to leave Vegas, bro. That nigga would have had to went back to where he's from fucking Tennessee.
Yeah, Tennessee.
He would have had to go back over there.
I just really want to see that fight. I think that's two good styles. Y'all are both guys. Y'all both lost to Canelo, but y'all are both, I feel like, elite level guys at 168. Man, we need that. Is that a fight that you feel like it's gonna happen soon?
Yeah, come on, bro. You know it's gonna happen.
I don't know.
It's gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna happen?
We marinating it the right way.
Yeah.
We can't just go and just give the fans what they want right away. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Pacquiao and Mayweather, not saying we're gonna wait 8 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but y'all building it up.
You gotta build it up. You gotta do it the right way. You gotta make it worth where when people go, it's gonna be worth money. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
We can't just go and just give the fans, oh my God, nah, we gotta keep making them. He wins another fight, I win another fight.
Yeah.
And then we make it happen. He fights somebody, he beats him. I fight Munguia, I knock Munguia the fuck out. By next year, bro, the fight gonna be even more. The fight gonna go from making 5 million to 15 million. You feel me? For sure.
Okay. I like that. I just don't want to see y'all doing those street shit. Cause I like both of y'all. You know I fuck with you. No street shit. Only in the ring. You and Plant. You and Plant. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're not a street nigga.
Nah, you not. But you know what I'm saying? Nah.
We boxers though. That shit. That shit is. We keep it in boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. Like I got respect for you know, like I won't disrespect his team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His wife and all, like. But everything is just, you know, it's boxing back in the day.
All right. So I wanted to ask you this. After the Canelo fight, which, you know, great fight, right? Like a lot of people didn't think you was gonna do as well as you did. You got a lot of props, I feel like, from the boxing world. After the fight, we seen you know, you was moving around. You was in Puerto Rico. Like, it seemed like people was giving you love. But you took criticism. People like, yo, you lost, but you out here going all around and shit, da-da-da-da. Like, well, tell me about that. Like, just that part. Like, you know what I'm saying?
People don't understand I was a double win, bro. Not saying that I was celebrating the loss. I wasn't, but that ride out that I had, Puerto Rico wanted that. They called for that. It's just, niggas is hating. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Tank. Niggas like Gabe Rosado, hating ass niggas, bro. Because niggas don't have that in their hood. They not doing that for them in their hood. I didn't call for that. They called me and told me, yo, they want to do a ride out for you. You feel me? Like they wanna bring you in because what you did with that fight, they never seen it before. You feel me? Like the only person they seen go toe to toe like that with a legend like that, bro, is Triple G. Yo, bro, let me tell you something. Tank, Teofimo, all these guys. They have, in my generation, nobody has fought a legend, bro. They didn't fight Pacquiao. They didn't fight Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I fought a Floyd Mayweather. I fought a Manny Pacquiao. In our generation.
Yeah.
None of them niggas. Nobody. None of them. None of them, bro. Nobody fought a legend. I fought a legend, bro.
Yeah.
I've been watching since I was a kid, bro. Since I was 13 years old, I'm watching this guy, bro.
Yeah.
I went in there with less experience, bro, with no experience at all, basically. I never fought at that level. You feel me? And I went in there and I went 12 rounds with him, and I told him to suck a dick, and I was telling him, punching on him, telling him you hit like a bitch, and toe-to-toe, not running, none of that. You know what I'm saying? 50%, one arm. Nobody doing that, bro. Going to his territory, Las Vegas, 20,000 people booing me. I'm in the wing, they're like, fuck you. Are we gonna fuck your wife? Your mother's a bitch.
Oh my God. They was on all of that.
Yeah. But nobody talk about that, bro.
Right.
I went in Dolly.
Right.
I didn't have Puerto Rico around that time. Puerto Rico wasn't believing me. After, when I did what I did, then they said, oh nah, yeah. it's the guy. Because I had to do that, and that's how Puerto Ricans are. They're not gonna give you a plate and say, here, you the face of Puerto Rico, you the guy. Nah, they don't do that. You gotta prove yourself. And when they seen what I did, you know what I'm saying, and we went to war, bro.
Yeah.
They was just glazing the shit out of Canelo, but if you put the fight on mute, I was landing a lot of shots on him, bro. If you look at his face compared to mine, bro, he didn't even go to his after party, bro. His face is all fucked up. And I didn't even give him my best shot. So it's like, when people say that, they just hating, bro.
Yeah.
I never called to have 400 motorcycles outside for me. I have 400 motorcycles, ATVs, dirt bikes, all that shit outside.
Just riding out Puerto Rico.
They hit me up and they say, yo, we want to do that for you. We want to bring you in and let people know that this is your island. And we did that. Why y'all gotta hate for? Y'all hating on what? And then now they hating even more. But bro, when they hate, that's the best thing, bro. If they not hating, you ain't popping, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact. I be getting hate too.
If you ain't gonna hate, you ain't popping, nigga.
Oh, that's
if
a
you
fact.
ain't gonna hate, you ain't popping, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
You need haters, bro. The day I don't got a hater, nigga, is I'm doing something wrong. The day I know everybody loving me, I'm doing something wrong. I don't want nobody to love me. I don't want no love. Fuck everybody. The people that do love me, though, I love y'all. I know who love me.
Yeah.
The people around the world that love me, I love you guys. But if you're a hater, I said that if you're a hater, stay on that side, nigga, don't jump. I'm over here. If y'all over here, look, there's a line. We here, right?
Yeah, we here. This line right here, look.
All them niggas is over there. Don't jump over here.
Yeah.
Please don't. Nigga,
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna throw you back on that side.
Right.
Don't be hating, man.
Nacho. Mira que llegó Nacho. Campeón, ¿cómo está?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
Hola, mijo.
¿Cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien?
Estamos bien, ¿y tú? Ay, qué...
¿Cómo estás, papá? ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Todo bien? ¿Cómo te fue? No lo pude ver yo.
¿Cómo estás, güey? ¿Todo bien, güey?
Estaba yo, no cao yo.
Yo, he's Mexican, but for the Canelo fight, he was going for me.
Always.
Right now, you're a free agent. They just said this is your last, that was your last fight with Eddie Hearn.
Yeah.
Talk about that experience, like the whole match room. I see you look like you was mad at first for a little bit. Like, just tell me about how was the match room experience for you?
Nah, I was upset with him, but it's business at the end of the day. It is what it is. They was trying to just dim my light. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to just dim my light, regular shit, but they can't stop greatness. They can't stop what God has given me and what God has made for me and what God did for me. You feel me? No man can stop that. You know what I'm saying? God's power is something out of this world. And, I give glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And, I just left it in his hands, bro. They put me co-main event. They did what they did to me, but it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, I know that I'm blessed by God and I'm God's favorite and I'm anointed.
So what happened at first? Because I thought at first I was seeing rumors like you and Gabe Rosado were supposed to fight in Puerto Rico. Like, I'm thinking it was going, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. You know what it was? That I was supposed to have a fight in Puerto Rico, and they just like, they basically like bypassed it for me, and I had the date and everything. I was supposed to fight main event in Puerto Rico, 18,000 people in the Choliseo, and we had that date for 3 months. There was a kids that was fighting on that card training for that date, and these people never came through with it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But,
so what do you want to do? Free agency, like you got,
It's a lot of big names, you got I love Turkey. I love what he's doing, Turkey. And I want you to cut this clip and put it out there. Turkey's doing an amazing job. I feel like, he's making the biggest fights happen. And he's doing the right thing by fighters. You feel me? Getting them paid, and he's making the big fights happen.
Yeah. Obviously we see with Turkey, he giving out the bag, like he bringing two great fighters together. Have you ever met him? Have you ever spoke to him?
I'm gonna meet him though. I'm gonna meet him in May for for that big fight that's gonna happen in Times Square.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet him then, and we're gonna sit down and talk.
But you would like to work with Turkey though?
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, for sure. Because I know we can make big fights happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Money talk at the end of the day. And he's about money, and he a money man. I'm a money man. He a money man. He a money machine. I'm a money machine.
Yeah, that's right.
Not his level, but
Yeah. That's different. That's Saudi shit different.
Yeah.
So if he was like, yo, listen, I want Berlanga and Munguia, you know what I'm saying, June, July.
We're gonna make it happen.
100%?
100% we're making it happen. That's the fight I want.
Okay.
That's the fight I want right now. I think that he's gonna win. He should win. He should beat that guy's ass.
Yeah.
You know, easy work. And then, you know, we go from there.
I heard you say on Twitter you wanted to go to heavyweight. Was you trolling? I was like, this nigga heavyweight is
I
crazy,
wanna go to
bro.
heavyweight. Yeah, I want
How you gonna go to heavyweight, bro?
Because I know my power I could sustain, and I know for a fact my IQ and everything, I could fuck with heavyweights.
Yeah.
I knocked 2 heavyweights out in sparring.
Damn.
So I know that if I'm 215 solid, not fast, solid 215, I'll be good.
So like you thinking
I
like
think I could fight a bum my first fight.
Yeah.
Fight a bum, knock him out.
Yeah.
Make my statement heavyweight.
Yeah.
And then fight one of the.
and then go to the who like Joshua? Like Joshua?
Joshua. I was speaking to Daniel Dubas. His
Daniel
manager,
Dubois, yeah,
his
yeah.
manager, Daniel
Oh, for real?
Dubois.
Yeah.
His manager said he's with it. His manager said.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. Huh? All right. Good sandwich from the, you know, we gotta get the sandwich from Pop. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do that. Hold on, but then you Dubois manager, like he
He
ready
said,
to,
yeah. He said, yo, just let me know. We can make something happen. I was like, I bet.
Yeah, you know he ain't no joke though, nigga. Dubois one of them niggas though, he don't, you know what I'm saying? A UK boy, one of them boys though.
Weave,
Yeah.
weave,
Yeah.
weave, hit, weave.
Okay. Saying was hitting. This is what you used to do out here. Saying was hitting. Okay. So hold on, listen, where you said Berlanga's hit list. Let's we gotta run it down. We had Jamal Charlo, we had Munguia, we had Caleb Plant, we had Canelo Rematch and Hamza Shiraz. All of those that's green light. Everybody's on green light.
Headshot. Boom.
All right. All right, but listen, streets need Caleb Plant next. The guy ain't going
know, I
lie.
know.
Streets
That's
need
for
that.
the-
That's
for
what
the-
the streets need
Hey,
right
look,
now. We
look,
want
they
that.
want him too.
Oh, Terrence for
CS
Joe.
want him, man. CS.
What's up with that? I seen Joe on Breakfast Club talking about they got into it. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I like Caleb. What's up, man? What's going on, man?
Caleb going crazy, man. That nigga Caleb crazy. He a crazy white boy though. I'm not gonna lie.
But he got heart though. He got.
Black. He black. He black.
I like Caleb a lot. I like
black.
that kid. I
He
like
a white
him.
boy, but he black.
Oh yeah. I like it. You
got a little
respect him though.
black
You
on.
respect him. Obviously, y'all be going at it, but you respect him.
What?
Do you respect him?
I don't know.
This nigga's crazy. All right.
I want to fight him in the Barclays Center. I want to bring the trenches. I want to bring him to the trenches.
You were playing at the Barclays?
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Bring that nigga to the trenches, yeah. Nasty and doing dirty in New York.
Yeah. I say you grew up here. What is it like when you come back? Like you get the love, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who seen you when you was a kid, we was walking down the block, this niggas driving like, oh, Berlanga, yo! What is it like just getting the love coming back to the hood?
That goes to show you right there how much of a good person I am. You feel me? And how much I still come back to the hood here and I still show the people love. You feel me? I don't run away from my people. You feel me? I still let them feel like they could touch me, they could feel me. You feel me? Take pictures. I'm gonna do this shit, bro. I could be up 1 billion, bro. I'm gonna still come here and just, you feel me? Just show them I'm here. You feel me?
Yeah.
And just start giving back to the community. You know what I'm saying? And just showing love to everybody that seen me growing up since I was a kid. I think it's important for that.
No, that's a fact. Listen, man. Yo, this was dope, man. I'm glad we got to spend a day together in the hood. I'm about to enjoy this sandwich, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's Cigar Talk. Edgar Berlanga. We in the hood. We right in the heart of Brooklyn, man. We got him here.
I be outside, man.